up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Doncic. Here's Koloko. Back to Reeves. Shoots over Allen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Right side, Hunter. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I'm whooping you. Oh, BTA.
What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
Pass to Mitchell. The baseline J is on the way.
Oh, come on.
Rebounded by LeBron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Doncic left side. From deep, Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Reeves has got 6 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's Cleveland running this break in the action, up 10.
Usually when people pick the Lakers, I play zone. Because the only way you can beat me with them is you gotta be you gotta shoot that 3 ball. If you can't shoot, you don't.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Well, I'm gonna try to anyway. But you know, only control won't play at a time. The computer be doing mad dumb shit.
Get out and run. Using their speed and transition.
If I play man-to-man, whoever guard Luka, if I don't control him, he gonna fuck around and be in the paint while Luka behind 3-point line. Shoot him wide open. I gotta switch over to the person and have you up and run out there. It's just stupid as hell.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Goodwin. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers.
That's good.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Goodwin. There's a screen by Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vincent outside. From the arc. The rebound by Allen.
I think it's 50 ball, maybe.
Cleveland leading by 12. Mitchell on the attack. Vanderbilt with the ball.
Try to hang in there.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Goodwin. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Goodwin's got his first 3 points of the game. Garland with the ball. Vincent picks him up. That one falls.
That was tough. Hey, yeah, that was crazy.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Lakers trail by 11. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Now here's Vincent. No points so far. To the inside. Launches a 3. Offensive board. And there's James from the arc. James from distance. Easy work.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Damn.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Vincent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Garland. 10 points for him. 13 feet out.
Come on, man.
Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 8. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Now here's Okoro. Thompson right side. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish. So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Jerome. Rebound by the Lakers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And Cleveland has possession. After the Lakers picking
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Here's Thompson. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 4. Hayes with it. Strus covering. James, right side. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wade. Okoro on the wing. He's scoreless. Strus with it. Here's Thompson. Tries again. Oh, he
not the fucking rim.
Cylinder. That's offensive.
The fuck, that wasn't even me. Like. Bro, don't. I mean, you should feel good about it. My starter name, man. Fuck.
Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Keep that same energy second half when my starters come in.
Wins his battle right at the
You wouldn't be doing that when my starters was there.
Here's Okoro.
Marco made that.
Some solid defense from Hayes.
I know. That's what it is.
Deep 3-point land. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
When I said BTA, my starters was in, right? And look what happened. I took him out. My starters was in when I said that, right? My bench came in, you came back. Right.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Now Hayes. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 5.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Doris, you talk about a guy who
I didn't mean to do that.
At his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command.
They had to. They should have.
But maybe my favorite aspect
Well, I ain't mean to shoot that shot.
the game to get defenders off balance.
I'm trying to do a dribble move.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Reeves. For the lead. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Mobley down low. Back to Hunter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
And he sinks the second. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Pass to Allen. Out to Mobley. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers in the lead. And there's James from the arc. He drops it from range.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Down low. To stop the run. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one
Wow,
of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's James. Kicks it to Doncic. From deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Mitchell.
Plus, I wanted to dunk on him.
He's got springs in those legs.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Goodwin. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. And Cleveland has possession. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Takes it inside. And finished off by Hunter.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
And Cleveland has possession, following the score by the Lakers. Out to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Garland. From the high post. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Lakers lead by 4. Here's Connect. Hunter covering. And that one's good. Connect.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Nice move. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Assertive move. Heating up a bit.
Who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And he drives in. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Damn.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith.
23 seconds left in the third. And here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell.
Reeves.
Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Donovan Mitchell.
Good on both. 8 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Reeves. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reeves has got 13.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have
Shoot the ball.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's Los Angeles up 4. And we've got more action coming your way after. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Over Connect. Thompson controls the rebound and the putback.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
To the left side wing. And here's Connect outside. Unable to get that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
4 on the clock. There's the screen by Lynn.
Thanks, City.
Can't hit. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Let's
go!
And 1. He'll go to the
Let's
line.
go!
A chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, right from the opening tip.
You just moved it up.
Focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the...
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Darius Garland.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
To the paint. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. This one's a 3.
Ah, you lucky. Tell you too far, y'all.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Goodwin with the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggression.
Come on, man.
Len pulls it in. Pass to Vincent. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Here's Vincent. That 3's off the mark. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Mitchell using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Garland scanning the floor. The shake. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Oh, my God.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 1-point game. The shot by Reeves, no good. Here's Mitchell. And the officials call goaltending.
I'll take it.
They'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. From deep, here's Doncic.
Got it.
Luka cashes in from long distance.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Garland.
I'm nice with that nigga. Oh, God, I'm nice with that nigga, y'all.
It's on Rui Hachimura.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
You the first game I played all day.
To the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch. This guy is it.
LeBron fires one down.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Hachimura sets a screen.
Hell no.
Outside. Mitchell grabs a miss. To the wing, right side. Garland with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Garland, no good.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position.
Come on, Mobley.
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The dive for the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Garland with the ball. Mobley on a screen. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
43 seconds left in the game. Now Doncic. And that misses. That would have
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
good on.
Coach's dreams. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Doncic. To the middle. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First and two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line.
Damn, you off base one.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great
That's because you
call
guys
on
tired,
his part.
man.
This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough
Yeah, I couldn't
time
take him out, though. I don't
Well,
know.
they've got to be aggressive guys because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Everyone.
Jarred Vanderbilt.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic to take the lead. Can't knock in the three.
Good game,
So
bro.
it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
Hey, you got G
They
wide
waited
open.
until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.
Jeff, you start us off and tell people to join. Join the Patreon, Last Second Seed. We have multiple jobs every week. We just went to Vegas, did a
I had 2.6 rebounds.
Quest, Mars.
So,
We also have Chilla and A-Ward. Those episodes are loading up for y'all. So, pay attention to me, Twitter, UK Twitter, Instagram. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all support. Even if you don't sign up, we still appreciate y'all.
Average like about 4 to 5 students.
Like drills that will never drop on YouTube. Yoshi G versus
See, I like that because I run out about 4 or 5 times a game, so if I can get an easy 10.
Classic face-off flashback episodes. Try so much effort.
This might not even be on YouTube. Y'all never know. You never know. Y'all might have got to see it today, and we're going to see it again. You remember?
See? But URLs on bullshit. They have these long ass cards, like 8 battles. Like, but look, it is all about placement. Sometimes I don't like going after twerk because twerk drains all the energy in the way I can. So now, look, you got so me and Cliff ended up going after twerk and coffee, right? Twerk, exciting. Me and Cliff aren't the biggest performers, we're not the loudest, don't move around.
Y'all ain't just be able to drop hate.
So I probably would say for you and Calico, going after Mookie Reed, that's not good energy placement. You gotta after Mookie Reed, you gotta have something exciting. Because
Me and Calico boys talking.
yeah, if it's too talking, nah. That is Anderson room for 2,500 motherfuckers. Cause that was the biggest URL event ever. It was like 2,500 motherfuckers. It's all about placement, y'all. All about placement.
Okay. I was trying to see what he was saying. I was like, what's that? Go back a minute. Sorry, hold on. What's the
because Joe like bit K-Shine. Dog, this shit's bringing up so much memories that's like in the back of my brain.
Did you make it your thighs bit? That's a random shit to tell us. Niggas thighs bit?
And maybe I'm lost, but what's the bad stuff? Okay, you didn't get choked. Why is this down? You know, about to get choked?
Depending on how you saved yourself.
We had this conversation earlier. You was there. What? What happened? What? What happened? Yeah. The hand situation was there, right? Hand show? I wasn't there. Oh, yeah, just like a
What you